and this is a game all about trying to catch and preserve the most fish. Each player is going to be starting out with 3 ships as well as their own player board, and their player board is just going to be used to track the number of actions that they have left, because players are going to be taking turns performing their actions, but there are also ways to gain more action points within your turn, so you'll want to be tracking that on your own player board. But that's not all, because players will also each get a lobster token. You can discard this at any point of the game to just earn yourself an extra turn. The main board has a whole bunch of different colored fish randomly placed in designated locations, and the game plays over 6 rounds with a chart card being flipped at the start of each round. And the main thing that the chart card does is it shows which shapes tiles the players will gain at the start of that round, and you'll be using those to chart out the courses of your different ships in order to get adjacent to these fish in order to catch them. Players will be alternating turns back and forth, taking their actions, and you'll be trying to put out these ocean tiles out on the board, and then using actions to move your ship along those ocean tiles. Placing an ocean tile is absolutely free, so you can take as many of those as you want or are able to within a round, but then moving a ship along an ocean tile is going to cost you some points, more points if you're moving over some rough waters. You're also going to have to spend an action point for collecting a fish adjacent to your boat, and players will be trying to get different combinations of these fish in order to fulfill the different preservation cards. And fulfilling one of these cards is also a free action, but you can only do it once per round, but that will guarantee you some victory points at the end of the game and can also get you some other benefits. And you might have also noticed all these different islands at the end of the board, and you can move your ship onto those islands, and you're probably going to want to do that once that area is all fished out, because you will gain points for just sitting on an island. And once all ships are on the islands, that's going to trigger the end of the game, and the player with the most points wins the game. And if this one sounds interesting to you, I do have links in the description below, and you can also follow along to get a free gift added to your pledge.